He just gestures like after you.
Talus goes. I mean, Tertiana.
Yeah, Tertiana goes. You begin walking to Oriana, who spots like Tertiana and this unknown Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
The Slayer just stays at the table. So Tertiana just begins walking and away from Abigail and right into you.
How much?
And the Slayer just sort of like begins being bored again.
Mm-hmm. I think she just kind of stands there mildly, somewhat expectantly, trying to make sure she can like see the Slayer and that he doesn't just disappear again.
Well, the rolls will happen eventually.
Rolls will happen eventually.
But you bump right into Tertiana.
Hi. I didn't expect you to be here.
Talus will do their best to disguise their voice as Tertiana.
If only you had the actor feat. This is one of the few times in all of D&D where it's actually relevant. I will say this is a combination between a deception and a performance. Because you're absolutely deceiving Oriana, but you're also in a way performing a role.
She's acting. She's an actor, but she doesn't have the actor.
Do you have
a thespian?
Actually, I'm just gonna look at your sheet. Just that we got.
See, if Alexander was here, though, dead on, perfect impression. You have this one.
Okay, so there's a difference between 9 and 13. So roll me your performance. We'll just subtract 2. So it's like a halfway point between deception and performance.
Okay.
So
that's
15. You rolled a 4. Damn, dog, you trash. Oriana, roll me an insight.
Take one.
Apparently, that's not terribly hard to beat.
These. Okay, I don't have to roll that.
Oh my god.
I didn't want it in this game.
No,
Deal with yourself.
I have one more, but I don't want to use it.
That's fair.
8. Ah, fuck. Dude, he's going trash on these, dude. He's fucking going trash.
So you didn't pick like just a god or something, or another slate. You picked Tertiana.
Wait, hold on. No, hold on. I was looking, and it's an investigation check against my spell save DC to figure out that I'm disguised. If we want to go by the spell description.
That's a spot as an illusion, really.
Yeah, so this is less an illusion and more so to realize that you're not you.
Yeah, like it'd be more like if I grab your shoulder and it's like lower than it's supposed to be. As opposed
No,
to
that one
just
doesn't even take a roll. That one just happens.
Okay.
So yeah, Oriana gave a little spiel to you about maybe picking better targets next time.
So this will dismiss the spell, becoming themselves once again, and put their hands on their hips.
You hear the snack slayer go, "See, I told you it was fun."
Yeah, this is the. Hey, guy. Just wave to that guy.
So sprint as you look away. I'm kidding.
Okay, yeah, sure. Oriana, you can take an attack of opportunity to grapple.
They don't run away.
Sure, let's do this.
No, it's not actually happening. So the illusion gets dropped.
And says has their hands on their hips, and they're staring at Oriana. She was on my mind. Like, what do you want from me?
I mean, fair. It makes sense of the situation. Very panicked reaction to being caught talking to, and she like kind of leans.
He's already walking away, and he like Abigail just literally just grabs him.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's a lot stronger than.
Like, honestly, with how sneaky he is, that's probably the right call in this case. Oh wait,
I don't know who
they're
that
gonna
is.
make a scene. Oh no, she might make a scene. Oh, why didn't I think this through? Why? She looks at Silas. Why don't I think anything through nowadays? I'm so reckless.
Nooping.
Hey, you're telling me I disguised as my freaking teacher. Why would she be here?
I don't.
Yep.
Okay, we should go and make sure this doesn't like explode and cause a problem. Let's go over there.
They're already talking, so.
So
A scene is not happening, if that's what you're wondering.
All right.
So I also like hold Oriana back, like not like Don't unless you're fighting against them, but they'll like grab you and be like, hold on. No, this is good. He didn't want to do that before.
Okay.
I never got around to asking why. Shit. Anyway.
It's rather a brief exchange, I'm being honest.
Nah.
So it was you. He doesn't say anything about that. He pleads the fifth. It doesn't exist in the provinces. He's gonna make it happen.
What's the 1 through 4? Shut up. That's what. Mind your own
The amount of
business.
people we executed to get this passed, right? So it's the Fifth Amendment.
There you go. Perfect.
There's no point in lying. I know it's you. Who's lying? You are. You lied right in front of us. I let you arrive at your own conclusions and didn't correct them. That's not lying.
Son of a bitch.
Lying by... Well, that's actually what she says.
omission
Lying by
proof.
omission is still a lie. You guys could see her grip tight. Not to the point where she's like trying to break his arm or something, but she definitely tightens her grip.
Assert dominance.
Let's be... Very well. Let's be civil in this. She, like, squints her eyes at that. Let's be civil on this. Disappears in a puff of smoke.
Whatever fucking flash.
That's Alexander's secret. You guys haven't seen it yet, but he disappears when he gets endangered.
He has a poison sac that spits out in people's eyes.
Abigail sees you two standing over there. Shall we?
Okay. I didn't want to intrude on the conversation.
You very clearly did.
I wanted to know what was.
Want to interrupt you or anything, but you guys gotta have whatever the fuck is happening in a mess hall, or you guys want to like vacate and have a conversation elsewhere. Or should we start raiding some
Jericho, we get the thing,
popcorn?
we'll pick up somewhere else.
All right, guys. Happy you managed to pick up what I was putting down. The subtlety of an angry
Subtlety of a
ox
brick.
in a china shop.
Huh?
Which is not actually true according to Mythbusters, by the way.
Wow.
Should we like take him like outside the compound, or like is there like somewhere a bit more private we could probably head off to?
You don't know the Slayer compound.
That's a good question. Let's just head towards.
If anything, the person that knew the most about the Slayer compound was Rede, because he tried to put like
Prank people.
pointed object in Garadia's shoes.
Okay, we'll just go for the exit in that case, so we can at least like stand outside and talk out there.
If it would please you, I would like to speak to all in your group. And I'd like to talk with Blake. Seeker. Blake.
I
mean,
looked
I
to
don't see
Abigail
why
to
not.
see if this is okay with her, because I feel like that would probably change how the flow of conversation would.
As long as the conversation is fucking happening, she does not care. If anything, she probably would want it, because the more of you that could tackle him down in case he runs.
You can't escape.
Smile.
God, that's slippery.
Get his legs.
He cast a grease spell next to the fort. And that's how he became a terrorist. A religious terrorist.
I mean, he already
Wah,
is.
wah.
The best kind.
All
So,
right.
Yeah, do you guys
go
go back to the forge?
Sure. At that point, yeah.
Yeah, you guys go back to the forge. In the meantime, Sajar, you had some questions to ask Marshal Neil, huh?
I did.
Yeah, don't you think I forgot? Secret Blake being like, yeah, man, I don't fucking know, man. How do you guys know him?
Well, look, you guys can talk about spying on our comrades later. I have some questions for Marshal Neil.
What is you guys?
They got a point. They didn't actually decide on doing it, so he's just like, Marshal Neil's like, yeah.
Anyway, you seem to have a understanding of what
No, I don't. That's crazy.
my exit.
I mean, it was a pretty obvious exit, so, you know.
Right. Anyway, I asked the Seekers for some guidance earlier, but they were unable to help me. They helped me exclude some options, but look, here's the deal. And I tell him about what happened to myself and Isadora.
As you literally begin, like, going through, like, the description of going through the empty spaces, you just hold the pen? I know, don't worry.
Right. How do I help her? How do I fix this?
Are you sure you're ready to help her? He pulls out a nail file and begins filing at his nails through his glove.
Whether I'm ready or not is irrelevant. I have to.
I disagree, friend, because if you're not ready, you die, she dies, he dies, he points out center, she dies, points out boy, dead, dead from the neck, nope, dead from the neck down, dead.
Point
He runs out of
taken.
people
How
at a
do I
certain point and
determine
just
that
begins
then?
pointing at random seekers and slayers.
Point taken.
The things you guys would have to face are not of this world, nor any world connected to it, nor anything even known by this world. Your minds don't even fully comprehend what they are. Not yet, at least. You get there. I mean, I could give you guys a taste right now, but he just throws like an explosion next to his temple. So probably won't do that.
But not you.
No, not me.
Could you help her then?
Nope. My bad. Can I? Yes. Am I going to? Am I allowed to? No. And that's exactly where I'll leave it.
So George
Honestly-
quiet. He's got this sort of tight-jawed set to his face, and he just sort of
Honestly, if I even did meet her, do you think she'd really trust me?
slight shake of his head.
Then why am I even bother?
I can't just leave her. I have to do something.
Oh no, I get you. Listen, you think you're ready? We can go right now. That being said, if you're not ready, you can kiss everything you know and love in this earth goodbye. All those hopes you guys have, all those dreams, all those goals. You know, they say people aren't afraid of death. They say they're afraid of everything that they didn't get to do. That'll be you.
If it's
You'll die a
if this
pointless
was
death.
only, if it was only my neck on the line, I'd jump in a heartbeat. But I can't risk the lives of everybody else for my selfish needs. So no.
It's
Unless you have a means
trying
of
to save.
finding out if I'm ready, then
He's
maybe.
gone.
I know her name.
Okay, there it is. Yeah. Why am I whispering all of a sudden? That being said, there might be a way for you guys to get better and stronger yet.
Better, faster, harder, stronger?
Or better, faster, stronger, exactly. No, but he does actually say, like, there is an avenue. But only if you guys are ready to begin going down that. And same deal. You guys might fail along the way. Might be a path shared. He wags the nail file across all, or like sort of swings it between all of you. Might be a path alone. If your sole strength is the reliance upon others, the trust in others, you might not be fit for it. And let me tell you, it won't be fair. Getting that strength might outright antagonize you. Bully you. Put you down. You know?
And that is how strength is built.
And how graves are dug. But I get your point.
But it's more likely Sajal would succeed through this avenue than the other one.
Probably.
Pro-
I mean, it's probably the only way, but, you know, what am I saying? The world is a weird place. Things happen, things don't happen, stuff changes.
Profound.
I know. Right. Listen here, he taps the nail file against your shoulder, Sajar. I can tell you this. While she's in the light, she's safe. If she tries to take a step away from the light, she's gone. Not much in between there. Okay, well, there's a little bit of in between, but that's a different story. Not related to you. Or her. Or any of you. He wags a nail file at you guys again. And I will say... the light is pretty stable, but... it's not permanent. It can get pushed back.
Flickers like a candlelight.
Yeah, something like that.
Alright. If there is a way for me to do something that's not effectively assigning everything in creation's death warrant, I want to do it now.
Oh, no. Not everything in creation. No. Just everything you know. I mean, I think Yuri did a stellar job on doing that first one. Definitely putting my job into overdrive.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't get it.
Try 'em.
Then why mention it?
You get it, but you don't get it. You follow?
Vacant stare, like, what is this man talking about?
I don't know. Can you guys deduce what he's talking about?
I think his friend I know, but Sajor doesn't.
Bingo! You know, but you don't know. You follow?
Ah.
Oh god.
I did say when you guys use all those birthday tones, you put the dreaming city into overtime. Guess who's the one doing the overtime?
Ah.
Yep.
Garth would like to apologize
Well-
for giving Marshall and Neil a shit ton of
Yeah.
paperwork.
He can't hear you,
Yeah.
bud. Sorry. This is Nikolai John. Can't hear you.
Oh god, can I just go like apologize?
No, Nushka has nothing to apologize for. It's fine.
Yeah.
No, it's all Sajor's fault. Actually.
You're not the only
Yeah,
one here.
Yeah, I think after like interrogating Seeker Blake, getting the rundown, stuff like that. I think this is around the time Oriana and Silas and Varric and Abigail will be coming back. Might be a bit of a time discrepancy, a little bit, but fuck it.
It's not huge.
Yes, fuck it.
Yeah, it's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You guys
I
come back.
understand very little in this regard. I will admit that readily.
Yeah, I mean it's. I will say Marshall Neal is constantly looking at his nails and filing them in a really nonchalant, candid manner, and he's just like, yeah, I mean it's.
Still gloved, right?
Yep.
He's still wearing gloves, yeah. So he's not really filing jack shit. But he just goes, yeah, man, it's not exactly the worst thing you don't know.
But I need if I am to function, I need a path going forward. I need to know that there's a
There's a path.
method to this insanity. I need to know where I'm headed.
God's.
I need to know
Above
where I'm
God's
going,
beyond.
or I'm gonna go nuts.
You're going to a place where only I can take you. And I mean that in more than one way. I ain't talking about through some fancy glowing doors. I'm talking about you guys. I'm gonna need to ferry you guys through the dark.
Okay.
The place you're going to, you guys ain't. He wipes like the nail file again. You guys ain't never seen. Somewhere
And
special.
does
Not
Place
even the
pilgrimage.
previous places we saw.
Nope.
Huh.
and more to the heart of my issue, which is with my heart. Does this lead to a potential recovery? Is this the answer?
Okay, how to say this? He thinks on it, taps his finger against his chin for a second. Your love is going through something similar that you guys are probably going to go through at this fucking rate. If she makes it through, she'll be stronger for it. If you guys make it through, you'll be stronger for it. If you guys make it through and are stronger for it, you'll be able to catch up to her.
And if any of us fail, we just...
Well, no, it's not an all or nothing thing. If one of you fails, say fucking goodbye. But the rest of you can still succeed.
That's
Well,
what
that's
it was- okay.
comforting.
I told you, ain't no easy path. I'm just gonna get you guys there. Getting through it, that's on all you. But hey, I'm good to go whenever. But again, you dot your I's and cross your T's before you agree. Yeah? It might be your last time on the surf. So, don't go into it with regrets. If anything, yeah, 100% don't go into it with regrets. Or at least mitigate as much as you can. It's gonna make things harder.
Blair's still like just working on her stuff, right?
She's listening. Again, this is all muscle memory to her. Fucking Waxmove's daughter and all that shit. Yeah, it's super easy. So she's listening.
Yeah. But she does not want to go back to the Dreaming City, and I'm assuming she could probably... She's smart enough to pick up what we're saying here, right?
I mean, Marshall Neal said that if she did go back, she wouldn't be going back as old her. She'd be going as current her, which sort of assuages her thing, but she also doesn't know this guy that well.
Mm-hmm.
But Marshall Neal
ups and
definitely
downs.
speaks with like a certain blasé authority. Right? It's like that fucking to Taliesin Jaffe. Your secret is safe in my indifference. He says everything in such a candid, casual way, where it's just like, go ahead, defy me. I don't give a fuck. The truth is true whether you believe it or not. Oh, gravity doesn't exist? Okay, let go of something, idiot. It's like that sort of candid knowingness. Like, he doesn't need you guys to believe if he's true. Because it's true. He doesn't get paid per person he converts, you know?
Get paid?
Yeah. In nickels, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this guy is getting scammed.
For myself,
I got 7.5 cents for overtime.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
1800,
Fred's gonna say something.
Yeah. For myself, I think that the only thing I would regret right now is not going. But I realize that the same is probably not true for all of us.
Say for most of us at this rate.
So, I mean, he gestured at you, Sujar. That's up to you. If you want to go, we can go right now. Your buddy did something similar. Or, you can hang out with all of them.
Oh. If I did succeed, is there a way to know how long I would be gone for?
I mean, in theory, you should be back the same instant you left.
But clearly that's not happened with Isadora.
Yeah, it's, doesn't translate well.
Right. And if I fail,
If you fail, you will... He uses his finger, taps into your open chest. You will not only lose... He points at everyone else. You will be an effective downfall on all of them, too. While they're here. So what he's saying, you won't go from a 1 to a 0, you'll go from a 1 to a -1.
yeah.
Hmm.
Out of game, I'm taking that as a campaign ending condition. Am I
No.
hearing that right? No.
Nope. I can tell you what happens. You stop playing as Sajar. Sajar becomes an antagonist.
Oh.
So,
Ooh.
so yeah, you will help bring the downfall of everyone else.
I understand.
Actively, by your own choice.
Actively. No, yes. Not even like scheming, oh yeah, in like 5 weeks I'll get them. No, you will actively be hunting them and attacking
Yeah,
them.
you'll show up with,
And
like,
you won't be
Doom
going
Warriors
in this
trying to murder
current
us.
Sajar form. I told you guys, we brought on the ideas of summons. Well, the ideas of invaders is also a prospect on the horizon.
Ah, yes.
Elden Ring, baby! Well, more than Elden Ring, technically Dark Souls.
Elden Ring's cooler as fun though.
It is definitely cool. Again, Elden Ring, you can feel like a boss in like the game with all the crazy shit you bust out versus PvP and like all the other Dark Souls games. I swing, I parry. Lag means you don't hit me. Moving on. Right, it's a lot more boring compared to Elden Ring, but it's still fun. But it's just different beast. Yeah. Marshal Neil can take you guys to go after Isadora anytime. You guys just gotta be ready to,
Ready to jump?
you guys just gotta be ready.
I think, unless someone else wants to say something, says, well, like, do we as characters, I had to go for part of the conversation. Do we as characters know that this is what he's saying? Like, we can go help Isadora anytime?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Saus would turn to Sajar and look at him with, like, a very sorrowful look and just say, I want to help you with this, and I will when I can. But if you go now, I can't follow.
If you go now alone, I don't think he'll look around to see if anyone disagrees. I don't think any of us can follow, and then you will fail. And Isidora will never get better.
If anything, it'll probably make it worse.
You see Marshal Neil filing his nails go like, maybe, like with a nodding sort of head, like, yeah, maybe.
Love the inconsistencies. Thanks, bud.
Take those
Gloves off.
goddamn gloves off. Control the debate about whether Alexander would swear here or not.
As Alessandra and Oriana say that, you can see
Oriana.
visible.
She
That's
said
house.
things.
No, sorry, Alessander and Oriana. So many names in my head right now. As Alessander says that, and as Oriana adds that, you can see visible anger in Sajar's face. But it's not anger because you said something that's offensive. It's anger because you're probably right, and that doesn't sit well with him. So he's more angry at the situation than you pointing out the obvious to him. It's more rage in that vein. The worst
He's
kind of
mad
rage,
that
the
we're
one
not
with no
wrong.
target.
Yeah.
I think Alessandra would take a step forward at Sajar, hands on his belt, and just say, I understand, Sajar. The feeling of the woman you love being in a helpless situation. A situation so dire that you can't help with. But you can. This just ain't the way. Not right now.
You say that, Alessandra. Hold a moment. Sajar takes a step back, closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and summons the heart out of his hoard, and he says, hold this.
Oh, wait. Holds his hands out.
Feel what I feel, then tell me that again.
Oh. So I guess, yeah, once Sajar places it into his hands, what happens?
It doesn't drop like Mjolnir and make you fall to the ground. I'll start with that.
Go ass over head.
It's hard to describe. The love Sajar feels for Isadora, the memories they have together, absolutely fondly regarded. It weighs heavy. But this isn't like a fucking pissing contest of which one of you has suffered more, right? You, as a leader, have led people to their deaths. They still haunt you to this day. You misremember names, quote unquote misremember. You misregard people. You guys are suffering two different styles of trauma and burden. Neither is greater. You're able to hold the heart